And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of the children of Israel. Notably, Dan is missing here. To find out why, let's look at Genesis 49:16. Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel. So the word Dan actually means judge, but there is also another Hebrew word for judge, and that word is shaphat. And if we go to Exodus 18, verse 13 says, "And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses sat to judge the people, and the people stood by Moses from the morning unto the evening." The word for judge here is this same word, shaphat. So we can see here that Moses was the first judge of Israel. Now let's carry this thought to Matthew 23, verse 1. "Then spake Yeshua to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, The scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat." This means that the scribes and Pharisees are judging Israel. So let's look at the second part of the prophecy. "Dan shall be a serpent by the way, an adder in the path, that biteth the horse heels, so that his rider shall fall backward." Now let's carry this thought again to Matthew 23, verse 29. "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, because ye build the tombs of the prophets, and garnish the sepulchres of the righteous, and say, If ye had been in the days of our fathers, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets. Wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourselves that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets. Fill ye up then the measure of your fathers. Ye serpents, generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell?" So here, Yeshua is calling them serpents and vipers, but he's not the only one. Let's go to Matthew 3. "In those days came John the Baptist, preaching in the wilderness of Judea, and saying, Repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand." Verse 7. "But when he saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees come to his baptism, he said unto them, O generation of vipers, who hath warned you to flee from the wrath to come?" Now we have John also calling them vipers. These were not arbitrary words that Yeshua and John were speaking. Yeshua and John were identifying the Pharisees, Sadducees, and scribes with the tribe of Dan. This means that they are actually the physical tribe of Dan, or they are figuratively the tribe of Dan, but it could be a mixture of both. So the reason that Dan is not named among the 12 tribes of Israel is because the tribe of Dan were the primary subjects of God's wrath.